Yeah, yo, International Film Festival Rotterdam. Let's get live, yeah? Let's get high. Yeah, they call me Roxanne, Dirty God. Yo, check, I'm like rude boy. I'm an MC like something on your shoe, boy. I can put knives and forks in something like food, boy. Something I don't wanna do, boy. Don't get it twisted and confused, boy. I got bars on one bar with you, boy. 48 here, I'll show you it. Grab the mic back. back like, what should I do, boy? Yeah, me and my crew, boy, me and my dogs, they looking like two toys. Fuck if I'm female, I'm an MC like you, boy, grinding my tits up. Dude, boy, yeah, it's hard, but I don't get new, boy. Body clothes, I keep it cute, boy. You want gallons, get gallons, shoe, boy. It's hard to believe you, boy. That's not me, I'm not that. I don't change, I don't act, I don't slip, I don't slap. I want peace, I want that. That's not me, I'm not that. I don't change, I don't act, I don't slip, I don't slap. I want peace, I want stacks. Hey, hey, hey. I want peace, I want stacks. Hey, hey, hey. I want peace, I want stacks. International Festival. I want peace, I want stacks. Yeah, I want peace, I want stacks. I'm like my girl, you're too mixed up, you're too sly girl. Hey, hey. Down. I want peace, I want stacks. I want peace, I want stacks. I'm like my girl, you're too mixed up, too sly girl. You will get kicked on the left and the right too. See, I'm cool, I'm scared like Christ, girl. Still, I don't get why, girl. Hey, are you shook if you are, then you're right, girl. I'm devoting my life, girl. I want the title, we should be on the same side, girl. But jealousy makes you spiteful. Then I have to get my rifle. Then it's back to the land with Michael. I do roll alone at nightfall. Worry about me, I'm alright, girl. You're not original type, girl. Come back to me when you're right, girl. Goodbye, girl.
That's not me, I'm not that.
I don't change, I don't act, I don't slip, I don't slap. I want peace, I want stacks. That's not me, I'm not that. I don't change, I don't act, I don't slip, I don't slap. I want peace, I want stacks. Hey, I want peace, I want stacks. I want peace, I want stacks. Rotterdam, are you with me? We want peace, we want stacks. I want peace, I want stacks. Hey, boom, 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 boom. What? I want peace, I want stacks. Hey, I want peace, I want stacks. I want peace, I want stacks. When I'm about, it's not good. Running your mouth, it's not good. Huh? It's not good. No, it's not good. Yeah, one love me now, there's no love. Man won't love me now, there's no grudge. Mum won't cuss me out, I won't budge. Can shut me down, I'm on crud. Come butt me now, live on crutch. Or you can butt me now, it's not much. Got the crowd till I brush it back then. What you know about us? What you know about bars? What you know about hard? What you know about rough? What you know about hood? Yeah, road. Nah, it's like nah.
That's not me, I'm not that. I don't change,
I don't act, I don't slip, I don't slap. I want peace, I want stacks. That's not me, I'm not that. I don't change, I don't act, I don't slip, I don't slap. I want peace, I want stacks. Hey, hey. I want peace, I want stacks. 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 Dum 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 dum. I want peace, I want stacks. I want peace, I want stacks. I want peace, I want stacks. Thank you, Rotterdam. I am Roxanne, here representing Dirty God Film. Love, thank you guys. Have a really good night.
I've been looking forward to this all week. This was obviously from our opening film. We thought we'd do the opposite of starting with silence. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Roxanne. Before all this really starts going into the awards mode, I want to tell you about a couple people, a couple of humans of the planet that make this festival. They gather every so often in our office. They swarm the planet. They look all over. We meet every month, every week. We discuss, we fight. Lots of emotions involved. A lot of frustration, a lot of exaltation, a lot of loneliness. And that's just me. These people are our programmers, and I asked Marjolein, who's been pushing me around to place all week, to come up with the entire list to name them, and these were 30 people. I can't memorize all of those 30 people at this very moment, but will you please give a very warm round of applause to the programmers, scouts, and researchers of the festival. They're right here someplace. Warm welcome for the programmers. The rest of the evening we'll only be talking about all the filmmakers in the house who now are hopefully just as adrenaline psyched as I am from this performance. But we've already started with a lot of sort of awards. We get some grants that we gave away in the Frameworks program. I don't know if anyone was here to see some of the Godard works or the Philippe Parenot works. Quite exceptional stuff. And between all those works that we did show and all the films that are nominated, that are part of the competitions, there is a thread there. A thread that says all the works that we show belong to a big common denominator called art. Yes, it's entertainment. Yes, it's an industry. Yes, it's pro. Yes, people should watch it. Yes, people should pay a ticket to go see it or take a subscription to Unleashed or whatever they would want to do to see those films. But what goes under it is a strength of saying cinema is art. An image counts. An image, a story counts. A person counts. And in that regard, you count. You make the festival. You make what the energy is. It's hard to describe what this stance is that I think Carlos Regadas also put very nicely. It's an attitude towards cinema rather than a shape. It's an attitude. IFFR is about art. It's about entertainment. It's about the festive element of being joyous, that there can be such a thing as a platform that we all create with the programmers, all the staff, and all of you. And if we can give even more awards, wouldn't that be nice? To have just a little glimpse of what we're doing, we made a little clip. They've been editing till, I think, just 10 minutes ago, because so much stuff has been going on. Let's take a little look at that, and then the professional moderators, Martin and Hayat, will take over, and we'll start handing out those cool awards. And in order to do that, there was it's also a stupid detail. I was in Armenius watching the Paranjanov exhibition. We went to dinner in the pop-up restaurant next to it, and in between courses they had this very nice thing, and I asked mine, please can we have that just to give a ceremonial start to this ceremony. So she brought the gong. Ladies and gentlemen, let the award show begin. Up. Take a moment of silence and then reconnect and engage with our emotional humanity.
Is provoking exciting movies.
Good evening, Rotterdam. Good evening, everyone out there that's watching us streaming live on the Rotterdam website, on Facebook Live, juries we have, audience we have, filmmakers we have. I'm Martin Raybarts. I'm helping get us through this awards ceremony tonight. And
I am Hayat Benkara, and I will indeed, with Martin, try to give you a nice and entertaining. Fortunately, I wish I could have started this with Roxanne, but I'm sure we'll talk with Roxanne after. But thank you, everyone, for being here. Please sit back, enjoy. And also, we should, tell some people that are going to be with us.
We have a band.
We have a great band with us.
It's my favorite part of the show. Every year we have a band.
Yes.
And you'll be hearing from them as well. And other live entertainments later on. But what we're doing here tonight, we're presenting the awards 48th edition of International Film Festival Rotterdam. There are 12 awards to be exact. Who decides the winners? Well, that's different for every award.
Indeed, Martin. We have several awards and the audience is voting. So that's you, that's me when we are an audience. And all the films get their votes from basically anyone who sees them. And as you may know, at the end of the screening, you have to tear a little piece of paper and hopefully get a winner.
Some of the winners are picked by these audience juries. By that we mean a really select group of people. You know, these are the audience that IFFR is all about.
Yes, so we do have, out of all these awards, and whoever is listening to us out there, it's not always easy to know which one is which, but some film critics are particularly voting for the FIPRESCI and NETPAC award.
And then there's the Bright Future competition, the Tiger competition. These are where professional juries, people from the industry, decide the winners.
Indeed, so we will be your hosts tonight.
I'm Martin.
I am Hayat, and hopefully we'll enjoy our time together.
And please don't forget to use the hashtag IFFR2019 on social media. Back. Where it says Martin off, I go off. But I'm happy to be back. Sorry about that, everybody. So the audience decides. You, everyone here in this room, all the people watching online, as I said before, you all had a direct influence on the winner of the Bank Giro Loterij Audience Award, which we're about to announce. It's the audience favorite, and this receives a prize of 10,000 euros.
And now I am back. It's going to be a nice dance tonight, right? So just keep dancing with us. So here to announce the winner is Ibrahim Alawi Shrifi from the MENA, from Simena, sorry. Hi, Ibrahim. Applause. Hi. So welcome. And I think you have a few words to say about Simena and what this organization is doing.
Yes, I do. Simena is a film club in Rotterdam, and we organize monthly screenings in the city. The idea started when I, as a cinephile, used to go to a lot of festivals, a lot of film houses, and I didn't really recognize myself within the audience. And I realized that there's quite of a distance between people from my generation, people from color, who usually visit these kind of events and these kind of film houses. So I started my own initiative to make cinema more accessible. And I picked the MENA region because I think there are so many cliches and taboos, and most, you know, it's yeah.
Just for people who don't know, what does MENA mean?
MENA stands for Middle East and North Africa, and Simena is a kind of a play on cinema, but instead of cinema, it's Simena.
It's a good name.
Yeah,
good name.
Thank you.
Congrats.
So we've screened films from Mauritania to Iran. Some of my personal favorites, like The Taste of Cherry, Turtles Can Fly, and this festival we have screened a movie from Lebanon named Capernaum. And,
indeed, which was in Cannes.
Yes, it was in Cannes. It's now nominated for Best Foreign Language Film. for the Academy Awards.
Wow. Yes.
So
indeed. So, since you're here, can you please announce the winner? Do you want to come to the podium? Thank you.
Yeah. So the winner is this is a coincidence. It's Capernaum by Nadine Labaki.
Well, with a music like this, it's going to be hard not to start dancing. So anyone who hasn't seen me dance yet, well, this is the day. So to welcome this prize, I would like to welcome Rinske Dix, which is from the Cine Art Distribution Company. No? Dixer? Ah, there she is. Hello, nice, welcome. Do you want to say a few words maybe about this film and you distributing it, please?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
you can go to the podium.
I saw Capernaum in Cannes and was really blown away by this film. Really stole my heart. So it's yeah. I mean, it's great to see that the audience embraces it as well. So.
Exactly, and she's such an inspiration for all the filmmakers in the MENA region, and especially female filmmakers. Every time I travel around the world and meet filmmakers from the Middle East and North Africa, very often Nadine Labaki makes an impression, and you see their lights, their eyes kind of lighten up. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
will please ask you to come to the stage, in the middle of the stage, and give you, hopefully, the award and flowers. Micho, this is our flower man tonight. Micho, yes. Also, this is what Rotterdam, and I've been working with Rotterdam for 10 plus years, and one thing I love about this festival is the risk, the boldness, they're always ahead. No matter what is done today in the film industry, Rotterdam has done it first. I can say that very simply. But also, we have a man giving flowers. That's Rotterdam. That's Holland. Exactly. So, Ibrahim, please, if you want to come here. Picture time, if you don't mind. Come here in the middle. Ibrahim, picture. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, Ibrahim, for this wonderful work. Keep it up. So now my colleague, Martin, come dance, come.
We also have a very little skinny entrance to backstage there to find our way through. Now we get to talk about something which is one of my favorite parts of Rotterdam, the Hubert Bals Fund. I'm sure you all know about it. It's this incredible fund that for so many years, 30 to be exact, this is the 30th anniversary of the Hubert Bals Fund, has been contributing to films from all over the world, places where films otherwise wouldn't get made without this fund. So I'm incredibly proud of it. The fund supports films at different stages of completion. Every year, the festival screens several of the finished works here in Rotterdam. This year, 11 Hubert Bals Fund supported films were selected, and they were eligible to win the prize of 10,000 euros. One of them runs for nearly 14 hours. So that had to be divided up and shown in 3 different parts. So I wonder if, like a Hubert Bals grant per minute, what that would break down to. Anyway, let's take a look at 30 years of Hubert Bals Fund supporting cinema.
wow. Happy birthday. Sorry. Happy birthday, Hubert Bals. And it is indeed one of my favorite initiatives of the IFFR because, you know, indeed it launched so many filmmakers in the world, especially from very specific areas in the world that I think IFFR is always highlighting no matter what. I'd like my friend, colleague from so many years, which I started with kind of at IFFR, my dear colleague, Marit van den Elshout, to come and join me. Marit is the head. Marit is the head of IFFR Pro. She runs basically and oversees all the activities around the industry at this wonderful film festival. Marit, I know you have a few words that you would like to share with us about Hubert Bals and those 30 years. So please be my guest.
And thank you, Martin. You made sure that I don't have to say too much because you've said everything, so I can put away this card and the other card, and then you said the rest, and it's actually very nice to be on stage with you, Hayet. I don't think we've ever done that before.
No, we haven't.
So, making the 6 films of his dreams in this 3-part, 14-hour project, as Martin said, this filmmaker shows that when films are made with ambition, authenticity, and above all passion, these films will find their audience and speak to it. Yesterday, after the 10-hour screening of 2 parts of the collection, my colleague at the Hubert Bals Fund, FIPRESCI, conducted an hour-long Q&A, and people actually stayed put after 40 minutes of credits, and it was still a very interactive and very enthusiastic audience. Another proof of concept is that part 1 of the 3 films also received the Hubert Bals Fund Audience Award here in 2017. So it goes without saying that we are super proud to be a little radar in this fantastic project. We had the pleasure this edition to show all 3 parts, a mini film festival in itself. And we will also work on the distribution of the 14-hour piece in some theaters in the Netherlands in the months to come. The Hubert Bals Fund Audience Award goes to, and I think you've maybe all guessed if you've seen the film, goes to La Flor Part 2 by Mariano Linas. Producer is Laura Citarella of El Pampero Cine in Argentina. I don't think that Mariano is here because he was actually just finishing a Q&A in Lantaarn-Venster, which is across the river, so quite far.
Okay.
But I know that Romina Paula, one of the actresses, is in the room.
Romina,
she has her own,
please join us. Round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Romina,
thank you.
Romina has her own feature in the festival this year, De Nuevo Otra Vez, which you screened, and I would like you to take the award.
Hi, this is very embarrassing because I'm not winning with my movie, so
it's okay.
Yes,
it's nice to share.
Is
it's
here
nice
in the
to
country,
share.
but not here. I don't know where he is. I'm going to kill him.
That's what filmmakers do. They disappear sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
In fact, I play like 2 minutes in the movie, so it's also very weird. But I'm going to keep 1,000 from these. I'm going to keep
Exactly. Yes.
But
I think you should just for doing this.
So we'll have a picture with Marit, please. That's a very good business model. You know, you just show up in the movie for 2 minutes, and then you get the awards. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I hope they showed her 2 minutes. Okay, IFFR has 2 awards, especially for short films. One of them is the Amodo Tiger Short Award. This was already awarded not once, not twice, but thrice at the Worm on Sunday. Let's take a look at that and see how those happy winners receive their awards.
The Tiger Short Award goes to Nina Fisher and Moran and Sunny for freedom of movement.
The winner is Wong Ping with Wong Ping's Fable 1.
I appreciate the award and everyone.
And all the way backwards to 1850, and the picture of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The prize goes to Vincent Mason, Ultramarine.
I see motherfuckers oxidizing. I see 14 Bengalese men oxidizing.
Thank you to the audience and to the jury.
So those were the Amodo Tiger Short Awards. We have another award for short films. It's new, a bit newish. The Voices Short Award was launched last year to put the spotlight on films that are more narrative-driven. In IFFR's Voices section, all short films in Voices are eligible for this prize. They could win €2,500. And for this award, again, the audience decides. But I'm going to hand over to Hayet to explain more about that process.
Thank you, Martin. So, as you know, when you are voting, someone has to count those votes. And today we have someone with us who's been with IFFR for quite a long time and has been counting votes for all these years. And his name is William Verbeek. Please, hello. Hi, William.
Hi there.
How are you?
Well, a bit tired, but we're still alive.
Good, good, good. So, William, tell me, so you're one of the volunteers, and you've been doing this for?
Forever almost, for more than 20 years, I think, by
20
now. 20
years, my God, wow. So that's great. How is your experience? Why do you want to do this? Why do you come back?
Well, in a way, we're a bit like, some of our politicians say that they know what the people want, but after 20 years, I think we certainly do with our awards. So there's a small team that has been coming back for year after year. So yeah, we're pretty tight. And
so you become a little bit like a family, actually.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So it's coming back yes. home in a way.
Once, for sure.
Once a year.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So I think you have to tell us a few things. So I'm going to invite you to go
sure.
to the podium.
So, the winner of the Voices Short Award is Philip Martin with Casa de Vidro.
Hold on. We're watching a little clip of the film. Wow. Beautiful. What a beautiful work. So unfortunately, the director could not be with us tonight, but I think we have a little clip of him to look at.
Hello, I'm speaking from Porto, Portugal. Thank you so very much for this award. I'd like to thank the organizers of the festival for selecting my film and the audience for awarding it. It was a great pleasure to be part of this wonderful festival and to visit Rotterdam, an amazing city. I would also like to thank the team involved in the film, especially Carlos, the main character. Unfortunately, he is not with us anymore, but he will be very proud of this outcome. So thank you again. I'm truly happy and touched for this important award. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, William, and maybe the 21st next year. I'll let you the floor.
Thanks, Hayat. So we have a youth jury here in Rotterdam. It's the Young People's Film Jury, rather obviously. The film that makes the biggest impression on this jury goes home with the IFFR Youth Jury Award. It's an international seal of approval for young people by young people. Let's watch the jury introduce themselves.
My name is Sonia Shvets and I'm from Russia, and I'm in the youth jury because I love meeting people who love film as much as I do.
Hi, I'm Sofia Milosevic. I'm from Rotterdam, and I applied for the youth jury because in the future I'd like to make films, and this is sort of a research to see what's important to make a good film.
I'm Jilda Loskamp, I'm from Rotterdam. I applied for the youth jury because it's such a great opportunity and it fits with what I want to do later in life.
My name is Michael Slootweg, I'm from Rotterdam. I've applied for the youth jury because it's a great opportunity for me to step up my game as a creative artist.
Hi, my name is Marielle Ilan and I come from Norway, and I applied for the youth jury because I love stories and want to see how it's like within the industry.
Okay. I love this award, and I think it's so important, as you may know, to look at the next generation for sure and try to give them the passion we all share here. So please, could you please stand up, the jury? Yay! Please come and join me. Come and join me. Hello, welcome. Hello, hello. So I'll pass the mic. I'll ask you a few questions if you don't mind. You okay talking? Yes, it's going to be fine? Sure. Good. So just maybe your motivation. Can you talk a little bit about why did you want to be part of this?
Every one of us?
Yes. Or just talk for you for now.
Okay. I really love film. I mean, we all do here. We all study very different stuff. But the one thing that connects us to each other and to all the people in the audience is that we really love film.
Yes, and outside, so maybe someone else can answer that question. Yes, so you love film, it's a passion for you. How did you come to film? How did that come to you?
I've been coming to the festival for years now, and
when you say for years, what do you mean?
Oh, my parents used to take me when I was a child, and now I live here, so now it's like the best experience to be in the youth jury and get that opportunity to be really part of the festival, not only as an audience, but also, making the decisions.
So you're slowly but surely getting part of the family of the cinema.
Yes, I feel like that. Yeah.
Okay. So we have one gentleman over there. Yes. So what about you? How was this experience? How is it to be a jury member? Because that's a lot of responsibility, right?
Yeah, it does take a lot of energy of you, but to see such great movies and all with a different goal to achieve, a different message to give the audience, it was quite amazing.
Yeah, you had any fights? Come on, you have to have fights. It's part of the game, right?
Yeah, because those movies, they do inspire you, or some of them, they do inspire you to start a conversation to talk about them and like what is the moral questioning of the whole movie.
Great, wonderful. So now maybe I will invite Jiddu and Sonia, if you can come with me here to the podium. I think you have also to announce the winner.
Yes. Okay, first, thank you. First, we will start off with some honorable mentions. Beats, a rave story about friendship and staying truthful to yourself. And also A Land Imagined, a surreal noir focusing on the immigrant workers in Singapore, granting us an insight in how it must be to be lonely in the industrial age and the reclamation of land. Both films are very much worthy of anyone's time.
And now, on to the winner. We were captivated by this film's cinematography, carried away by its soundtrack, detailed characters, and masterful direction. More than that, we were moved, inspired, and enchanted by it. Without further ado, the winner of the Youth Jury Award 2019 is Lazzaro Felice by Alice Rarva.
We'll watch a clip first. Sorry, guys. Beautiful. So unfortunately, we do not have anyone from the team accepting the award, but we will make sure, of course, that they get it and that you go home, you know, knowing that it has been delivered. So I will ask you now to come and have the picture done, and then Martin will come back on stage. Thank you very much. I'll have a picture with them too. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Martin, I think it's your time.
What an amazing jury. So articulate. Wow. Thank you. I just had to come out and do it because it's my favorite bit of the whole show, because now we're going to hear from the band. IFFR band. Thanks, guys. Good to see you again. So after a 12-year absence, the Critics' Choice returns to Rotterdam, but this time with a twist. How it works: 8 different film critics selected a film for the IFFR program. 7 of them accompanied their choice with a video essay. They made a film themselves for once, on the other side of the camera, I guess. Let's take a look at one of them. This is about the film La Flor by Hugo Emmerzaal. By Hugo Emmerzaal, Jan-Pieter Ecker and Dana Linson, to be precise. That reflection on La Flor. The International Federation of Film Critics picks a winner among all feature films debuts having their world premiere in IFFR's Bright Future section, excluding the ones in Tiger competition. This year there were 19 of these films.
19 films, that's a lot. Anyway, for me. So we have, fortunately, some of the jury members, and I would like Christine Allen to join me, but could you please stand up? Anyone from the jury? No, you're by yourself? See? Yes, they're shy. Please, stand up. We need to see you. Sorry. Yeah. I know you're not actors. I know film critics are, you know, literally always behind the scenes. But still, you know, we need to know that you're out there and you're important, right? You're very important to make the life of a festival and the life of a film. So may I ask you a few questions before you announce? Okay, so how was the experience for you?
Well, it's always very...
Yes, well, we can have it here. It's okay.
It's always rather hard in, 1 week, 8 days to see 19 films, but it's also a great experience. And the reason why it's also a great experience is to be together as a jury. And I would like to tell the names of my wonderful jury.
Yes, please.
It's Rasha Hosni from Egypt,
yes.
Giovanni Vimmercati from Italy, Jose Teodoro from Canada, and Renata Haberts from the Netherlands. And I myself come from Norway.
Nice. It's a nice, very nice, incredible points of view and different sensibilities.
Yes, I would say it's always very exciting to see how debut filmmakers, or maybe their second film, how it comes out. And it's so important to give, to show the importance of having new talent from so many parts of the world. So I think this is very, very wise of the film festival to have this kind of selection.
Indeed. There are many, if you don't know yet, for people who are listening to us and not always familiar of what's happening, but indeed, Rotterdam has launched many, many careers outside the world and are now masters, and which we have seen, whom we have seen come and do talks and conversations. So let's not get the suspense too long.
No, I will give you a riddle. Okay. Let's see if you can guess which film this is. For its deeply mysterious depiction of familial disintegration, its frequently surprising narrative angularity, and its refreshingly evocation of a world in which every home is a private chamber of frustrated desire. We, the members of the jury, are pleased to award the FIPRESCI Prize at the 2019 Rotterdam International Film Festival to End of Season from Azerbaijan.
So, I think we have the winner in the room. Please, come on up. Please, please, please. Congratulations, congratulations. So before you go away with your prize, can you please come and share a few thoughts? Are we going to watch a clip first? Clip, it's okay. Yes.
Thank you very much. I'm big.
You are tall, yes.
And I was very happy when the festival invited us, and we were all. And then we were happy because almost everyone who participated, and this is a very rare thing for Azerbaijan movie, came to the festival, and most of them are still here. So I would just take over your dominant moderation and just moderate them and say, there is an actor, Rasim Jafarov, please come.
Yes, please, join us.
And there is Mövsüm Mirzazadeh, actor, Kamal Esrafilova, actress, Zulfiya Gurbanova, actress, Eva Blondiot, the producer of the film. She produced the film in the country she don't know a word of. She knows only no problem. This is the only what she can say. And at the end, we are really happy that we have this award, and that really will motivate us to work, to love, and to understand each other.
Can you come a little bit
Thank
more
you
in the
very
middle?
much.
But before you go...
One picture we should do.
Yes, Elmar... He's really taking over the moderation. It's okay. He's a director, that's his job, that's what he does. Oops, sorry. Yes, take them the flowers. And Micho is here to give you your flowers before you go home. Thank you. Thank you so much. Big applause for Azerbaijan. Thank you. Yes, we are definitely, I think, going to see more and more films coming from that region. So I'm looking forward to that. And Martin,
and I'm here to tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
So Azerbaijan is a perfect segue into the next award. The NETPAC award, you know, films from Asia, profiling films, platforming them as part of Rotterdam's DNA has been since the beginning. So the NETPAC, the Network for the Promotion of Asian Cinema, they choose the best Asian feature film world premiering at IFFR. This year there were 8 of them. It's an exciting and vast region. The meaning of this award is huge. Some of you know I worked for a time in India, and whenever an Indian filmmaker came back with a NETPAC award from whichever festival, and these are given at different festivals, it is incredibly significant. So very excited to see who's going to win the NETPAC award tonight.
And yes, indeed, I'm excited too. This is a territory indeed where I think IFFR has been a leading festival in covering Asia. And to join me this time, I will ask some jury members to come here with me. Diana Ashimova, and I don't think Clarence is here. Yes, he is. Clarence, please come. And the rest of the jury, please stand up so that we can identify you. Yeah, the 2 of you? Okay. Just in case, you know, because we're live, which is very rare now, right? If you watch your television, nothing today is live. So things can happen, you know? So I would like to see maybe members that just decided last minute from the airport to come back. Sorry, yes, indeed. So congratulations for making it. Before you announce the winners, again, you've been juries, you've been here for a couple of days. How was it? How was your experience here? Please, yes, if you want. Oh, the mic is here, sorry. Please.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Actually, I would like to correct, we have watched 13 films, not 8.
Ah, 13.
And it was a really great experience because it was very interesting and diverse selection of films. Many of them were very educative, inventive, and it's really great that young filmmakers are very brave in their very brave and experimentative in what they are doing.
Exactly. Is that, sorry, before we go to Clarence, is that a region you knew well? Were you aware of what kind of films are coming with that region? What kind of?
Yeah, we know the region, of course, because the NETPAC organization, founded in 1990, is expanding, and it's including a lot of countries. Right now, it's 29 members. So, of course, we follow up with what's going on in the film industry of these countries.
Exactly, and it's quite a prestigious award. Please, Clarence, do you want to share a few words, maybe, or your experience yourself as a film industry professional? You know, how was your experience here?
I think it's a very intense experience of watching. Well, not as intense as maybe some of the other juries, but still, for us, it's a very informative experience. Because actually, Asia is a very diverse and big continent.
Exactly.
So actually offers a lot of different styles and different stories and different themes, and the selection here, well, as always, as usual at the International Film Festival Rotterdam, I mean, the films are very exciting, and it's actually we had a very good time.
Yeah, so you're looking forward in the morning to get up and go and see those 13 films. Great. Diana, I'm going to ask you to come to the podium and please announce the winner.
So, putting people in front of politics, this visually poised and polished documentary is a brave attempt in revealing the collapse of the society that undergoes the drastic transformation. At once specific in terms of the place it is set in, but also universal in its reflections of how disfranchised people confront the past and the present. This filmmaker invites the audience to enter both the soul of his family and that of his country. The NETPAC jury unanimously decided to award Kavich Niang for his film Last Night I Saw You Smiling.
Please. Welcome, welcome and congratulations. How are you? How are you feeling? Sorry.
I'm a bit nervous.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And we had a little chat, you and I,
Yeah.
right? When you were, the day before you were premiering. Remember, Hayat?
Oh, yeah.
Just see live, you can see the...
Yeah.
Is there something you would like to share with us?
I didn't expect that I'm going to win because
Please come a little bit here.
I feel that's going to be... there's so many amazing films that I have watched. But to win, to come here is already feel like winning. And to win the prize is feel honors and I'm happy. And this award is not only for me, but for the people who live in the building and for the team who put all the effort and shooting these projects happening.
Yeah.
Especially to my families who we lost the building that we have spent almost like 30 years in this building. So it's meant a lot to me. And thank you to the jury and to the festival who gave me this honor to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Please. We will watch it. We will watch it. Sorry, we're going to watch. Please, picture time. So let's, if you can come to the stage and have pictures, please. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Great documentary. If you haven't seen it, please go this weekend if it's still playing. Yes, and it is about, you know, the structure of a building. And when we met, actually, I was do consultation, and I experienced and my family experienced exactly the same. So that was the universality of having buildings being destroyed after years and years, and the tissue of families and communities being destroyed. So thank you for sharing that, even on a personal level. Thank you. So we're still, yes, Martin, you know, yes, we have, I just want to share something with you. You don't know, no one told you yet.
You tell me.
But no, it's not true. But I'm really excited, not just to be here, I'm just excited what's coming.
This next one?
Yes.
Me too.
Okay.
Why?
I just wanted to
Shall
know.
I tell them why? Okay. The next award is the KNF Award. And it's an award given to the best Dutch or Dutch co-produced film at the IFFR. Now, that is such a broad spectrum category because the Dutch are incredible co-producers. They make films routinely in Asia, Africa, Latin America, beautiful works by beautiful filmmakers, and really well supported by the Netherlands Film Fund, who has a really great open door policy to co-produce wherever great stories can be found. So this award, which is selected by a jury of the Circle of Dutch Film Journalists, which is much easier to say in English than the original Dutch, which KNF stands for. Hayat will introduce you to the jury.
Yes. So the other things I forgot to tell you, Martin, but the other things I'm really excited about, and is that we have a surprise.
Do we?
We have a very beautiful, beautiful, literally, honestly, this is a very beautiful, it's a treat you will Maybe if you're lucky, you will see again. But if you don't, if this happens, this might be the only time in your life, maybe the only time in your life you will see.
I'm surprised.
Yes, I know, but no one told you.
No.
You'll see later.
Okay.
Okay. We'll stay in Asia. It's a surprise in Asia, and you will honestly be blown away. So, jury members for this prize, are you around? Are you with us today? Yes? I would like to ask Sasha Gertig to come and meet me. Round of applause, please. Hi. Yes, indeed, it's a very important award. And as you may know, of course, all you filmmakers, producers, distributors, sales agents, anyone in the industry, you know that most of the films today are being co-produced and not just produced in their own country. They are looking for partners, and Holland is definitely a key partner in the past years. And the opening film was a co-production and just came back, just was played in Sundance. So please share a few words with us.
Okay. Well, first of all, we want to say a heartfelt thank you. We got to see 13 films, and they challenged us, and they entertained us, and exhilarated us. But we would like to award this modest honor to the prize from the Dutch film critics to a film that is also modest, but at the same time incredibly broad in its recognizability. A story that is set almost 20 years ago, but is just as poignant today. Under the steady and impressive direction, the leading role is played by an incredible talent in this sensory coming-of-age film. Like Messi Star sang in one of the most beautiful scenes of this movie, we faded into Tarda para morir joven and wanted to stay in this moment with actress Damian Hernandez forever. Congratulations, Dominga Sotomayor.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. So unfortunately, Dominga was around. I saw her. She was at the festival with this beautiful
scene.
Film, exactly. We just want to stay there. It's very hypnotic. So we have with us Lisette. So yes, so sorry, Stinette. So do you want to say a few words maybe about this beautiful film and the collaboration?
Yes, I'm taking the honors for Dominga, who is in Göteborg Film Festival, where she's in the jury. And as everybody knows who's in a jury, I think you have to work so hard that she didn't even have the time to make a kind of statement that she wanted to prepare, but she didn't succeed in it. Well, it's actually the second film I made with Dominga. Her first film from Thursday till Sunday, De Jueves a Domingo, was in the Tiger Awards, I think 4 or 5 years ago here. And it was an honor to be also the co-producer of her second long feature film. It was in Locarno. It won the Best Directors Award, which was a great honor, of course, and it traveled very well. And we really, I think it's a great honor to be esteemed by the Dutch journalist between such a strong selection for this film. So I thank you very much, and
yes,
I'm very
thank
happy
you,
for the
and
prize.
hello to Dominga, I
Yes,
guess.
I will.
I think she's going to be very happily surprised by this prize.
Yes.
Thank you so
everybody.
much. Picture? We're going to see the picture. And the award, of course. All those presents. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. So now, Martin, it's your turn. Enjoy. It's quite fun to be
I
up
know,
there.
it's sort of like a little Pina Bausch piece.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I'm actually really pleased about that because that film was not just co-produced by the Netherlands, by NETPAC, but it was also developed here in Amsterdam at the Binger Film Lab. Something I'm kind of proud of, those of you who remember that. Okay. Tonight, the film Inner Landscape by Frank Schäffer will premiere, accompanied by a very special performance of the opera Feng Yi Ting by the famous Sichuan opera artist Shen Ti Mei. Sichuan opera has a history of 300 years. It's known for its extraordinary artistry. Right now, you're going to enjoy some moments of that 300 years brought to the now here in IFFR.
So we are live, be alive. So yes, we are announcing the Found Footage Award. Sorry. It's a bit different, but sometimes very enjoyable actually, revisiting the past and allowing us to revisit the past in a very creative way can actually bring out not only emotions, but a whole world that we maybe have known about, but didn't really discover. And indeed, this award is very important. So on behalf of the Found Footage Jury Award, I would like to invite Tom de Smet, please, to join me on stage. Hi, Tom. Welcome back. And Tom, you're the creator of the Institute of Beeld en Geluid. How do you like my accent? I'm very impressed by my Netherlands accent.
I'm very impressed, yeah.
Okay, Beeld en Geluid.
Beeld en Geluid. In English we say sound and vision, which is even more beautiful, I think.
Okay, so would you like to share a few words with us?
Yes, the National Institute for Sound and Vision, Beeld en Geluid, in the Netherlands is the National Media Institute. Yeah. Not only do we hold one of the largest audiovisual archives in Europe, but as a media institute we actually try to encourage and engage in discussion on the influence of media within people's life and try to encourage the reuse of all that beautiful material.
Exactly.
And an archive starts today, basically, because it's not only old footage, but it's also things that were shot yesterday.
It's interesting because for, as technology advances, we always have this tendency, and we had a few discussions, of course, in the industry to think that now, whatever, all the archives would just get some dusts and more dusts and just disappear one day. And it's quite interesting how in the past couple of years, I guess, filmmakers have been actually digging and trying to reuse those images and those pieces and, as you said, in a very creative way, reintroduce them actually in the digital age.
No, true, yeah. And so it's been super, sorry, your question was?
No, that's, is it just sharing a thought?
No, exactly, and that was exactly what we saw in this selection for the award. It was incredibly diverse. It was from short, mid-length to feature length, and the number of ways people used footage was incredible in creative ways, different ways. Some of them used a little bit of found footage, others were completely composed of them, and they all told stories with material that was shot to tell a different story.
Exactly.
So it's really quite incredible how people can reuse footage.
Very exciting. So would you like to go to the podium and share a few words? Thank you.
Put this up and my digital notes. So, also on behalf of the rest of the jury, James Steffen and Eric Baudelaire, I'm going to read a short statement. For its innovative use and dense use of a very diverse range of archival, audio and visual sources, for the ambitious way it weaves together a family narrative with the broader history of an entire industry, for pushing cinematic, narrative and theoretical boundaries in the use of found footage, the award goes to Kodak by Andrew Norman Wilson.
We're gonna watch a video.
These machines enable us to advertise to hell with the dark.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tom. Thank you for being part of the festival and supporting those creators. So now, I guess we have a little piece, actually, from the director. Interesting hello for someone who deals with footage, right? You would not expect that kind of freshness and hype, actually. Martin, I think you need to join me. And
Happy
I
to
think
join you. Yeah, no, I lost the found footage.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. But
yes,
I set up anticipation, I hope, because
guess
right
so.
now you're going to enjoy a moving performance by 5 musicians and 2 performers from the Chongqing Chuanju Theatre.
Is it on? Okay, nice. Okay, I'm part of the film crew, one of the producers of the Inner Landscape. Just very shortly about this performance you're going to see, it's going to be about 5 minutes. So for those who do not know Sichuan, maybe it's good just to mention a few words. It's actually a region that some of you may know for the spicy food. And actually it's a region that is next to the Tibetan high plateau. And it has also, I think that landscape of a big river, the Yangtze River that cuts through this landscape, and the high mountains gave rise to opera like such, which is full of humor and full of performing part and also beautiful singing. And so I think that is what I can say in a nutshell. And the performance that you are going to see is a teaser for the real performance that will happen later. And we'll have 2 roles. One is a young girl and the other is a young man. And they actually are going to give you a kind of introduction about the passes and the movements that they are supposed to learn as young performers. And just to give you some idea like which movement what means. Okay. First the girl. It's you, me. Come here, go away. Let's take a walk. This is open the door. Then she is going outside. Take a And she will also play with a fan.
This entire performance later, the enchanting Shen Timei, followed by Inner Landscape, Frank Schäfer's film, which we'll be playing tonight, which communication between Chinese and Western musicians is being beautifully, as you've just seen, and humanly explored. Now, this is a surprise. We're having a drink and we are going to the band. right, Hubert, and did everyone have a drink? Could someone please bring a drink to this gentleman down here? If you take your seats. Thanks, guys, great. If you take your seats, we'll move on to the next award. What's up next is the big screen competition. I'll just wait till the clink of glasses dims down a little bit, drops down. Bero has a beer. Marion van der Haar has water. What are you drinking, Marit? Marit has a beer. Catriel, oh, you have water. Thank God. Sorry. Right. Shall I just pace this out a bit? Because that would be the jury for the big screen competition that I'm missing. Okay. It's all right. I'm going to explain what the big screen competition is about. It's very literal. It's about getting films to the big screen from a festival. Every year, we screen many films which we think deserve to be seen, not just at the festival, but beyond that. That's why IFFR selects 8 of these films in the big screen competition. Then they ask a jury of 5 film enthusiasts, all of whom may have returned to the room again. Okay, we're good. They're asked to pick a winning film, of course. What this does is it's guaranteed a theatrical release in the Netherlands, and on top of that, it will also be shown on Dutch TV, on the NPO, which is the Dutch national channels, for those of you who may not be familiar with our really complicated but wonderful broadcasting system. The prize money for this is 15,000 euros for the filmmaker and 15,000 euros for the Dutch distributor towards the distribution.
Okay. It's good because I always have like the good news. So, and now I would like to have Mr. Stan van Egelen to join me. He's the editor-in-chief of VPRO. Hi, Stan. Welcome. Hello. Yes, please. So you've been VPRO has been a big supporter of this festival, and you've been very involved in this festival. Mm-hmm. So how is that for you every year to be part of this?
That's special for many people at VPRO, and also for me personally, because I visit Rotterdam since I was a student back in 95 or 96. I started, I think. Yeah.
Good. Well, we're happy to still have you, and I'm happy you're still in this business in a way, right? You stuck to the business. That's nice.
Yeah. We will. Yeah.
So definitely. You have a few things to share with us, right?
If I may, just shortly.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Hello all. Hope you enjoy the beer. Just a few words on behalf of the VPRO. Dear fans and friends of IFFR, thank you, Bero and Marianne, and all others here for making it possible for us at VPRO to spend another 12 days in your universe. This year's IFFR emphasizes the heart, not the head. And we humans need to feel things in order to really know what's going on. Coincidentally, right after Bero's speech at the opening night, I heard a writer in the TV show VPRO Boeken explaining that in these days of fake news, we learn more about reality from novels and fiction than from journalism. A bold statement, but I think he has a point. My anecdotal evidence was the experience I had here in the past week. The first 3 films I saw at this year at the IFFR were Dirty God, Capharnaum and Joël, which is one of the Big Screen Award nominees. So IFFR had started only just 12 hours or so, and I had entered and felt 3 realities that I would never have known of without this medium of film. It's still quite magical, and I'm sure all of you have similar experiences here. It's a highlight for us every year to be part of the festival, and I mean it. IFFR and VPRO have a lot of things in common. We share the love of the beauty of the image, the love for new and daring forms of storytelling, and the love for people who dare to take a path outside the mainstream. And of course, we share content, like together with our colleagues from VPRO Cinema, I should mention. Like the brand new grote IFFR podcast show from the Kino Lounge with Cesar and Hugo also present here. Yes, a big applause because really I love this podcast. I think I listened to every single episode this week, and it's amazing. It's very amusing and frustrating at the same time, because these two guys talk with so much enthusiasm about the film shown here that with every new episode, you know you have missed another few great films. It's IFFR's own FOMO show. So I hope we will increase our collaboration even more in the years to come. And my personal wish would be that in 2021, when you celebrate your 50th birthday, we bring Rotterdam back to the small screen. I believe it still is a mistake that NPO, our partner, has decided to cancel the TV coverage a few years ago. So together, let's make a cunning plan to convince them that IFFR returns to this small screen in your anniversary year.
Wow, what a news! Nice.
Talking about the small screen, because then I will stop. The winner of the VPRO Big Screen Award will be shown on TV, as was mentioned, as we did with Nina last year's winning film. And the winner of this year's Big Screen competition will be announced right after my talk. It is selected by this special jury, chosen for over 100 true cinema fans. Next to the TV screening, this film will also be distributed to art houses in the Netherlands. So let's hear the verdict of the jury. Thank you.
So for the verdict, I'd like to invite Vlada Brenic. Please join us. You can applaud, you can applaud. Hi Vlada, welcome. Thank you. So, how was your experience again at IFFR? Everyone seems to have a lot of work to do, but still finding some gems, finding some inspiration, and still wanting to stay in film. Is that the case for you as well?
Yeah,
Sorry.
We saw a lot of beautiful movies in the competition, but as well on the festival. So yeah, it was a really cool experience for all of us, I think.
Great.
Yeah.
So I think you have a little. Do we have a clip for this one? I think we do. Yes, we do have a clip. Sorry. No? Yes? Oh, sorry. See, I'm myself disturbed by the emotional... Sorry, Vlada.
For our winning film, we chose a beautiful, intimate portrait. The amazing characters in this coming-of-age movie made us relive our own memories through recognizable themes, such as self-association and feeling lost. But on the other hand, being in love and reckless. The director managed to capture these feelings so well in the use of colors, shots, and great music. This movie showed that you can accomplish a great result with little resources. We can't wait to see the next move the director will make. The winner of the Big Screen Award is Transnistria by Anna Eborn.
No. Cheers. So please, let's welcome the director. Congratulations. So we're going to watch a little clip first. Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you. I'm the short one here, so. Wow. I'm a little bit emotional, so I have to look in my notes. I didn't expect this, and I'm very thankful for the jury for choosing a movie with ordinary people on screen, and I'm so happy that the festival supports theatrical releases for cinema, for the documentary cinema. I want to thank my brave cinematographer Virginie Sourdet from Belgium. We are 2 people in the team, and she's my best companion on set. She's not here, but I will for sure celebrate it with her. I also want to thank my producers in Sweden and my co-producers in Belgium and Denmark. And it's Momento Film in Sweden, Adamite Film in Denmark, and Clandøy in Belgium. Without the movie, or without the characters, there would be no movie. And Tanya, she cannot be here. I tried. Tolja cannot be here. The characters are not here because they have only, at the moment, Transnistrian passports, and it's passports that are only valid within the country of Transnistria. And I'm working very hard to get Moldovan passports for them, or Ukrainian or Russians. Let's see, hopefully for the next festival they will be with me here on stage. I owe them everything of this movie, and I love them very much. Thank you, Rotterdam.
Great.
It's a pleasure of being here.
Picture time. Let's have a picture, please. Come on the middle of the stage. Thank you so much. Of course, let's not forget Micho. Thank you, Micho, for the flowers. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations, congratulations.
More prizes, more awards. Bright Future, Rotterdam, famous for discoveries. This is an award for feature film debuts with a world or international premiere in Rotterdam. These are the filmmakers of tomorrow. This is the first taste we get of groundbreaking, amazing talents who are going to be, we hope and believe, masters in the future. This year there were 20 films eligible for the Bright Future Award, and the Bright Future Award has a prize of 10,000 euros.
Okay, she's back for the good news. So Bright Future, it's hard to believe as a film professional that we can still have a title, Béraud, that's still called Bright Future. We are all hoping definitely that cinema has a bright future. So indeed, I would like to have a member of the jury to join me here. Sata, Sissoko, if you're here, please, Sata, come. Hi. So Sata, tell us a little bit, being in the jury of definitely seeing the cinema of tomorrow. How was that?
Well, it was a pretty intense experience watching 20 films in a week, but it was super interesting to discover new voices, and it's something that we don't really get to do when we, as professionals, attend festivals, so it was very satisfying.
Yeah, so what about the selection? So when you say it was intense, and indeed physically it's intense to sit down for hours and hours in theaters and theaters, did you find also emotionally, how did you experience that? Because I know it that seeing those young filmmakers sharing, usually they're like literally opening up their vision, they're opening up their feelings, they're opening up whatever they have to say to the world. How did you experience that?
Well, there was a wide variety of films. I think it was half fiction films, half documentaries, and indeed it implies a lot of personal involvement in each of every single film that you see. So it was really intense in that sense as well. to connect with each one of the stories that the directors wanted to tell us.
Okay. Was it difficult to?
It was. It was very interesting to discuss all of our visions on all the films that we saw.
Yeah.
But in the end, we kind of all agreed on the winner. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah. So first of all, the jury wanted to give a special mention to Historia de mi nombre de Karim Kuyul, a documentary that testifies the importance of images to preserve memory by a creative and political use of footage.
So Karim Kuyul, are you here with us? Karim, come. Hi. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Hablas español, okay. Lo entiendo, pero no puedo hacer una traducción. I can try, but is there a translator? We can try. Please. We have a nice volunteer who's been doing this for 25 years. No? 8. Please join us. What's your name?
Jasper.
Jasper. Jasper is volunteering for us. Yes,
Gracias.
please. It's okay.
Bueno, quiero agradecer especialmente a todo el equipo que trabajó conmigo.
I would especially thank the whole crew that worked with me.
Esta película es, o sea, sin ellos no lo hubiese podido hacer porque fueron un gran soporte para la realización.
Without them, I wouldn't have been able to do it because they were a very strong support to realize the film.
Quiero agradecer también al festival por haberla seleccionado.
I would also want to thank the festival for having selected my film.
Especialmente porque esta película habla de la gente que quedó fuera de los lugares.
Especially because this film talks about the people that are outside of the places.
Y gracias a esta participación estoy trayendo a estas personas a un nuevo lugar.
And thanks to their participation, I'm taking these people to a new place, to a better place.
Y bueno, nada, hacer esta película ha sido como mi pequeña revolución.
And well, making this film was like a small revolution.
So, thank you.
Gracias.
So you stay. I think we're going to see a clip, right? The translation was correct. I can guarantee that. Yes. Thank you so much, Jasper. Muchas gracias. So, yes, stay with us, Come with me here, because we got the second winner. Thank you.
And so now we have the Bright Future Award that goes to a film about gardening and traveling, about openness and curiosity. A strong cinematic approach to an intimate and poetic journey with a superb sound design merging perfectly with the images in every second. A trip around the world when you were 30. A volta al mundo cuando tenías 30 años de Aya Koreski.
So, Aya, please come with us. Congratulations. You're welcome. Aya, please, do you want to share a few words with us?
Thank you so much. I'm so thankful. First of all, I would like to thank my father because he gave all his story of his journey, and it means very much for me, of course, because and it's about his the best part of his life.
Yeah,
maybe. And oh, sorry, I'm a little bit nervous.
No, it's okay.
I would like to thank the programmers of the section. It's a very beautiful section.
Okay, a round of applause for the programmers again. who are very important because they travel a lot. It's a very quite tiring job, and keeping in touch with all the filmmakers, tracking down all the films, trying to find the gems in every territory. It's it's intense.
Thank you very much for the jury. I would like to thank also my team because they give a lot for the film. They believed strongly.
Yes.
For my producers as well, for my mother.
Cinema is a family affair.
Yes,
we know.
of course, and for the public also. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, picture, please. Can you come in the front of the stage and have a picture time? Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, yes, we have a clip. Oh, Hayat, what is she doing? I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. A little bit emotional as well. Please come to the front stage to have picture. Who needs Google or, you know, to find the next destination to go travel? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, IFFR Band. I was just reflecting backstage that I'm really glad I live in a time where I can come out here and say, dear friends of non-binary gender specification, instead of ladies and gentlemen, and love it. We're building towards the awards of the evening, the Tiger Award. The Tiger Award is undoubtedly the festival's most prestigious award. 8 films compete for it. They each have their own premiere day. They get the full attention of the entire festival that day. That's their special day. They deserve our attention. Tiger competition films take you by surprise. They stretch the boundaries of film as we know it. In short, these films represent what IFFR stands for. Outspoken cinema which dares to do something new. Let's look at the nominees.
So now you will have a chance also to meet the prestigious jury of this prestigious prize. Let's have a look and see who these people were.
And especially, I'm very honored this year to be elected and invited to be in the jury. This jury gives me a tremendous opportunity to see a wide variety of films coming from all over the world.
I'm here as part of the jury of the Tiger competition, and I feel an enormous privilege and an enormous responsibility because of so much talent involved.
What is really fascinating about the Tiger competition is that they're all first and second films, so it's very interesting to see what the new generations have to say and also how they want to say it, which is as interesting.
Well, I'm very excited because this is the first time that I can judge the film, which actually I honestly don't like to do that. But I mean, the other thing that I love is like, you know, I love watching film. This is the way that I can experience and traveling to the places that I haven't been to.
Being on the jury of the Tiger competition has been very exciting. I've been privileged to watch 8 films. They're all magnificent. I want to congratulate the programming department for making this wonderful selection.
So, not only do we have an amazing jury, we have an exceptional award. The Special Jury Award, I think, is uniquely awarded, the Tiger Special Jury Award, for an exceptional artistic achievement. It could be anything. It could be sound, script, acting. It could be exceptional comment on climate change or dance performance. Anything the jury chooses. So let's hear from the jury and see what's happening with these Tiger Awards. It's time, right?
Yes, we've been kind of waiting, but I guess I hope in an entertaining way. So before we close the ceremony and finish on the awards, I would like just a very nice and warm applause to all the jury members that are here. If you could just stand up and say hi to the room. Thank you. Thank you very much for your hard work and sharing your passion. And I would like to welcome on stage Catriel Shori with us and Susanna Miccarelli. Catriel, all these years. It's not because you have white hair, I'm saying that. Hello, hi, welcome. Of course. We're friends, it's okay, we're friends. Catriel, would you like to say a few words before we announce the winner? Or actually, you're announcing the special award, right?
Yes. First of all, I would like to say, on behalf of the entire jury, I would like to say really a great thank from the bottom of our hearts for a great welcome, a very cordial hospitality, and really giving us a feeling of being at home. Also, I would like to thank very much the festival, especially Bero, Marianne, Marit, and all our friends here for inviting us to serve on the jury. And it gives us a great honor to serve on this jury because we really had a great chance to see 8 really great films coming from different parts of the world. And you know, also I would like to thank for keeping the special spirit of this particular festival, which I've been coming now maybe 17, 18 years, the particular special spirit, and also giving this platform and giving the possibility to voices coming from all parts of the world, and some of them in the very troubled countries and so on, and especially leading the torch of complete creative freedom, which is in the heart of what we do. And this is not something that we can take for granted. So really, great thanks to all of you. As we say in Dutch, dank je wel. So, we watched these 8 films. It wasn't easy. We had quite a long of deliberations, but actually we reached unanimous decisions. And now the Special Jury Award goes to a director who portrayed a journey through unique and very precise personal vision with humor and deep sense of history. And now I hope I'll say their name rightly. The Special Jury Award 2019 goes to director Ena Sandijevic of Take Me Somewhere Nice.
Anyone? So, Anna? Yes, welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Please share a few words with us if you can.
What an honor. What an honor. Yes, I feel completely overwhelmed. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to thank my team, the group of very talented people that I worked with that made this film possible. What I love about the art of filmmaking is that it's group work, and I want to thank all the talented people that worked on this film and let me stand on their shoulders and create this film, actually. Second of all, I would like to thank the IFFR and Bero for selecting this film and also believing in this film in a very early stage. So thank you for your trust. And yes, so thank you very much. Thank you.
I think we have a clip. We have a clip. Okay. Come. Please. Catriel, if you could come. I think you have some news for us, so you will stay over there. So we have another award, just a little picture, maybe just before we announce the next award. Picture? Come to the center. Yes. It's your day. It's your day. Yes, picture, Michaud, please. Yes. Voila. Thank you. So we have another winner, the winner.
Yes, I would like to say something to the directors on behalf of the jury before announcing the winner. And you're all here and you don't know who won, which must be terrible, and you're waiting to know. And before we reveal the winner, we wanted you all to know that you did a great job and that being in this competition, in a competition of such high quality, is already a great achievement. And we wanted to encourage you and tell you to keep up the good work. And about the film that we're about to give the prize to. It was a unanimous decision, and we all loved it very much. We are giving the prize to a daring film that takes us to places where we have never been, brings to light characters that want and need to be seen, expanding the language of cinema to a new grammar, using the newfound footage of this millennium. The Tiger Award 2019 goes to Present Perfect by Tsu Shengzhe.
So why don't you go to the podium and hopefully share an emotion?
I have to say I was waiting for this moment, but when it finally came, I still can't believe it's true. I want to say thank you so much to the jury first for rewarding me this prestigious award. It's very, very important for me, for our independent filmmakers in China. And also I want to say thank you to the director Barrow, and also the programmer Garan and Shali for selecting this film. It's a very brave choice. Yeah, and of course I want to say thank you to my producer and the partner Zhen Fan, and also my co-producer Wang Yang and the team who for their dedication and hard work on this work. I hope they are watching the live streaming now, but anyway, also I want to say I really like the word you pick for me, determined. Another thing is, all the people in my film, I still haven't met them in person, even though I've spent hundreds of hours of time together with them, but only online. Although the title of my film is Present Perfect, but none of these people, none of the streaming anchors in my film, they are in a perfect situation. Actually, they are in a situation that is far, far away from perfect. Some of them, they are stuck in dead-end jobs. They work more than 12 hours a day. Some of them, they have physical disabilities, and they are abandoned by their family. So they could not find a companionship in the real world. Thus, they use live streaming to get connected with other people. But I don't think the title is an ironic title, because it's a wish, a longing, and an endeavor. Present is perfect as long as at the moment you are embracing the imperfectness. Thank you.
Yeah. Please come to the front stage. Please come with me. Picture time, please. If you don't mind having a picture. Thank you very much. Thank you. So on this note, please come front stage. On this note, I would like to invite all the jury members, all the winners to come and share this beautiful celebration. And Martin, who has been my partner, I'm sorry, this was my first year. I hope you did enjoy our little presentation of quite 2 hours. It's not a little.
But please, everyone up on stage, all the winners, all the jury members.
All jury members, please, we need you.
While we do that, thank you, Bero. Thank you, Mayan. Thank you, Marit. Thank you for the programmers. Thank you, IFFR incredible team, for putting this festival up once again.
Thank you, and see
for
you
everyone
next
else
year.
who's not on stage, there are drinks right at the bottom of the escalator. Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you next year.